opening these pages while we sitting at the table, getting every detail just to make sure we stay faithful. Interviewing artists and we making sure it's playful, man. Presented by Reflection, and this is Between the Staples.
What up, what up? I'm Rico.
I'm Lewis.
And this is Between the Staples. And today, my friends, we are going to hit it up on DoomQuest Issue 2.
Finally.
All caps, once again, put that respect in his name. So, Issue 2. Let me just tell you a little story, put you guys in the mood. Imagine being trapped on a Titanic, okay? And you are Dr. Doom on the Titanic. So you know what's about to happen. And no matter what you do, you always have the same results until you take matters into your own hand. And sometimes that don't always work for you. And guess what? You got to figure out the perfect way to alter history, but also not screw up history and survive it. And that's basically DoomQuest in a nutshell.
Yeah.
But Issue 2, man, tell us a little bit about Issue 2.
So it's so
Titan, give it us. Give it to us.
It's crazy because
wow.
Last issue we see that Reed Richards fucked up Doom's machine, which sent him into a body that he didn't want to. He wanted to go to a peace treaty and get more power for Latveria, but he gets sent to a random Joe Schmo's body in the Titanic, literally a random Joe Schmo. What I think is very interesting about this like body jumping is that he still has his intellect. He has his mind.
Oh, yeah.
But he is totally restricted physically to the host that he was in.
Yeah.
Right? So he's as strong as the random person that he was put into the body, right? Yeah, so, I mean, let's get right into it.
Let's first start with why does he not have any control about who he can, I guess you could say, control, possess? Well, in Issue 1, if you guys didn't read it, he was all, like I already told you in the beginning of this, he built a time machine to alter history to make Latveria a better place. And in doing so, I don't know why this is a bad thing, but the Avengers came along with the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. Everyone. They were pulling the cards. Everybody came out. The MCU was like, we cannot allow him to do this.
Yeah.
And Reed Richards was messing around with his time machine as he was trying to go, and he sabotaged it. Now, when he sabotaged it, Dr. Doom was not able to control who he wanted to possess. So it was just like random. Like it was just like, I don't know, this like throwing darts at a board.
He lost control of where he was going, who he was gonna be. He lost total control of his plan.
And boom, we got the Titanic. And he knows what's happening with the Titanic. And I believe when he came into it, was he one of the cooks or one of the deckhands?
I think he was like a cleaner guy.
Yeah, he was just some random little weakling. And he was like, oh shit, I know where I'm at and I know what happens here. So he tried to break in to the captain's
He did break in.
Yeah, he broke in, all right.
Yeah, he did break in.
And one thing I realized about this comic book, before I let you take it over, is it's very wordy. In certain comic books, that can be a good thing. Certain comic books, that can be a bad thing, depending on the characters. Like inner monologues. I mean, these are usually isolated solo characters, like Batman. Like Spider-Man, even Logan from Wolverine, and obviously Dr. Doom. And there's a lot of inner monologue, and there's a lot of just them talking to themselves because they're not a part of a team. But as I was reading this comic book, I'm like, yo, this man won't shut up. But then again, it's like, it's Doom.
Yeah.
Like, he would talk too much because he is the smartest person in the room. And he's just a pompous asshole. He believes what he says is always correct and only correct. And the majority of the time, he's right. So, yeah, why be quiet if you're the smartest person in the room? Who said that? Who said don't ever apologize for being the smartest person in the room? Oh, dude. Mysterio.
Yo.
Spider-Man, Far From Home.
Okay.
Bro, because
that's dope.
Peter Parker was the smartest person in the room. And then he apologized for it. He goes, don't ever apologize for being the smartest person in the room.
Little fun fact.
So, yeah, Doom. He will always talk. And sometimes in third person. But what he had to say to these ship captains, yo.
I mean, understandable.
Yo.
He's in such a predicament. He has
Yeah.
to continuously think of ways to escape this predicament. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then as we see in the issue, he can't directly do the answer. I mean, we see that his first try. You want to get into the comic?
Yeah, this is spoilers. This
Right.
is all spoilers.
Right.
Comic came out
Yeah.
like a week ago.
Yeah,
You
this is a spoiler review. All right, so he's on the Titanic. I think it's interesting because his first go, like his first time there, he instantly knows what to do. He crashes head on into the iceberg to flood some like waterproof compartments, but that doesn't sink the ship, and he's actually able to bring it to the mainland.
Yeah.
So he essentially saved the Titanic from the jump, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think he jumped the gun though because
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Oh my
I think he
goodness.
jumped the gun though. As he's on mainland, you feel me? He's the hero of the Titanic.
Yeah.
He's like, as the hero of the Titanic, I want every nation to send aid to Latveria.
Yeah.
You feel me? I want this to be a good
Ah.
country.
And bro, they did not like it. They were like, "Ha ha ha! You fool!
That's a
Liberia,
country?
for what?"
That's a burden.
They insulted his intelligence. They insulted his land, his hometown.
Mind you, this is the press. This isn't
Yeah.
like other crew members.
So I expected. All right. So what I expected was Doctor Doom, obviously being a scientist, but also a master of the mystical arts. Right. None of that. You get that, but he pulled it out, and he just started popping. I mean, like he just in broad daylight. He goes, "You fool! Blah blah blah! Boom boom boom!" And he just started shooting all of these people.
Without hesitation at all.
No, and I expected him like energy charge. Nah, he pulled out a Gok and it was done. He deleted them.
Again, physically, he's restricted to the body he's in, so he couldn't do too much.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Couldn't do too much.
Because what threw me off was when you see him as Doom.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot.
Everyone else sees
he
him.
loses all power.
Yep.
It's only his consciousness.
Yep.
That basically possesses. He doesn't bring his ability. Yeah, that would make he
just pops them.
He just pops them, and I'm like, yo, this man, he just murdered, like mass shooting, the whole everyone in Times Square, just blah 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 blah, and I'm like, all right, and then he rewinds history like Groundhog's Day. And does it all over again, right?
Right. So what happens is he shoots them, and then out of nowhere, the world goes black to him.
Yeah.
And then he's right back where he started, and then he concludes that he can't make too many changes to the timeline,
Yeah.
otherwise it'll fuck up the entire
Yeah.
thing. And then that's when the real Groundhog's Day just starts looping.
And then I would have to say the best scene in the comic book, and I'm gonna put it right here. The best scene in the comic book for me is basically he rams through the captain's table, captain's lounge or room again, and all you see is Doctor Doom, and he's pointing a gun at the captains, and there's a silhouette that makes it look like you are the captain, and your hands are up, and it's just this awesome. Like you gotta do what splash pages are, right?
Yeah.
Where it goes across both. It was just one, and it was enough. Like, I think it's cool to put Doctor Doom in situations that he isn't always mythical and magical and strong.
Yeah.
He has to use, as Batman would say, a loud, obnoxious, lazy, sloppy weapon, a gun.
Yeah.
And it's like you never expect him to, I guess, stoop that low or be powered down that much.
Yeah.
You know?
And then we'll get into that more because we see the extent at which he is super restricted.
Man.
But so to build on to what you were saying, I think it's really interesting where it gives us different perspectives because nobody sees Doom as Doom. They see him as a regular guy. Yeah. So we'll see panels of like the regular dude
his
cleaning,
perspective,
and then we see Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting.
Mopping and cleaning tables.
Playing the part.
Yeah, playing for real, playing his role. I don't know. I think this is, like, for Doctor Doom, I feel like this is the very toned down Doctor Doom because of the circumstances. But it's also to see Honestly, it reminded me of Iron Man 3, which a lot of people didn't like. But like they say, if you're not good without the suit, who are you with the suit? You know. Yeah. And with in this position with Doom's End, he's just a mere mortal with no powers.
Yeah.
All he has is his intellect and whatever is around him, and which isn't much because he's on a boat. You know, so
in the middle of nowhere.
So he has in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So the resources that he has is next to none.
Very
so
limited. How
how does someone with that kind of intellect, possessing a body that isn't as strong as his,
Yeah.
what you are willing to do and how far you're willing to go,
Yeah.
and how desperate you will sink to. The desperation is going to be so high for him because he's lacking whatever he had beforehand.
Yeah. Let's get into what he has to do.
Well, what does he have to do?
Well, perfect. So he, after the first time reset,
Yeah.
he thinks to himself, like, I need to obtain every weapon. I need to know where everything is.
Yeah.
So he goes and he spends the next few lives identifying every single weapon, where it is, how he can access them, and which ones he needs.
Mm-hmm.
During this frame of time, we actually see that the first time he did it, he spent too much time looking for weapons, and the iceberg, it crashed into the Titanic, and the ship is flooding.
Yeah, is that the part when he was monologuing? Excuse me, he was talking to himself about, all right, oh man, this guy. He was like, my lungs are about to fill up with air. It's gonna hurt, but I'm doomed. I do not feel pain or something like that.
Yep. So
and he stays true to himself no matter what. The man was like, I do not feel pain.
It's flooding, and he's trying to open a door, but he realizes that this is when he really realizes he's restricted to the strength that was provided to him by his host.
Yeah.
So it's flooding. He's like, yo, this is where people would like drown. But this is Doom.
Yeah.
This is Doom. He's not gonna drown.
No.
What does he do?
What does he do?
He chooses suffocation.
Yes.
He chooses suffocation.
To just hold his breath until he dies. He tried to win the water.
Yep.
Like, come on. Come on. You know, for real, I love the fact that it's, imagine Superman with no powers, but still with the idea of having powers. Yeah. To me, that's what I got out of it.
Yeah.
Like, he's just, you're not him anymore, bro. Like, you're not.
You're not him.
You are Robert Towson, third chef of the Titanic, bro. That's who you are now.
Yep.
And he's like, no, I'm doomed. And no matter what, I'm always doomed.
Yeah.
And you got to respect that. This, like I said in the beginning, this comic book, right now for me, is one of the best written, best illustrated Marvel comic books that is out right now.
The art is great.
Yeah,
the art is
great. Consistent.
Yes.
And what I mean by consistent, usually they'll have a cover artist, no, not a cover, interior artist will come and do the first issue, and then the second issue they'll give it up to somebody else.
Yeah.
No, this is consistent, and the angles, the way this place, the way it's drawn,
the expressions,
and it's like, how do you make a good story? Which I was like, yo, how are they going to do this? Because it's like, you have a comic book that is in it's in a box. There's no, what I mean by a box, there's not a big open world.
Yeah.
It's every issue is one place.
Very isolated.
And and how do you write that? Like the imagination that went into this. Like how many times can you try to save the Titanic with Dr. Doom?
Yeah.
And what would Dr. Doom do in this time?
Yeah.
Which took him, 5 or 6 times? Playing a person that isn't him, that makes him weak and is not himself.
Yeah.
Like, kudos to the writer for this. And
absolutely.
You guys are doing a good job.
Very creative.
You guys are doing a really good job. And, DoomQuest, issue 2. Where do we... Are we at the verge of where we're going to leave off with DoomQuest issue 2? Or do you still have a little bit more to say about this?
A little bit. So, because we're not even where it ends off.
Well, tell us.
So, after drowning, he spends a few more lives mastering the locations of all the weapons and mastering which ones he needs.
Okay.
So, we see him, and he obtained the few guns on ship, and then I think he murdered one of the only commanding officers.
Master Panel I was talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I got the gun.
So after that, he basically just like at gunpoint tells people like, "I'll save you. Swear allegiance to Latveria.
yeah.
Swear loyalty.
Swear your loyalty to Latveria."
He puts them on a little life-saving boat, and then they go to another bigger boat for a savior, right? Immediately upon getting on, everyone that followed Doom was like, "Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah.
He was killing people." Immediately.
Well, because dude, you got this. You got this. To him, he thinks he looks the part.
It's Joe Schmo.
Yeah, it's just this random chef.
Yep.
Like, this guy's a maniac. He took hold of the ship. He's we're hostages. He didn't save us. Like, we're hostages to him.
Yep.
We had to swear allegiance to a place that we never been. I don't know. But yeah, this guy swears he's doomed. But I don't know. Which, did he not once think that no one... or do you think he just forgot? Like, no one sees him for what he thinks he is.
Yeah, no, that is a very, very interesting...
Like, he's not... He didn't look intimidating.
No.
He wore a chef's outfit or a custodian outfit.
Yeah.
And he looked like a terrorist, or he looked like just a hostage taker trying to take over the Titanic.
The only thing that got people's attention was the gun and the murders.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Oh my God, the murders.
That's it. And I think it's so cool because, like earlier, where when Doom is like failing or dies, he does it his way. The moment that everybody turns on him, he's like, "Y'all aren't gonna take me," and he jumps ship. Immediately. Just jump ship. Yep.
He didn't die from that.
He did.
He died from that. Just a reboot.
Yep.
The Groundhog
What's
Day.
interesting though is
Bill
that
Murray.
in between that death and the new life, he
Yeah.
realizes that the machine takes time to send him to where he needs.
Yes.
Right. So during this little like in between where he's in like a
void.
a different
all-white void.
a whole different dimension or whatever, he tries to alter his course.
Yeah.
But he realizes that he has no power.
No
he cannot
powers.
do anything. He has no control over his circumstances right now. So he gets sent back, and this time he finally knows what he has to do.
Yeah.
This is where he finally like does what he needs to.
And everything's more rapid fire this time around.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like he doesn't take the time to discuss it. He doesn't take the time to do anything. But it was all motion.
Yeah.
Like it's all him once again taking over the ship. I believe he killed he unalived the captain of the ship again.
Yes.
Like again. Oh my God. Then the first mate was like, he left him alive.
Yeah.
And yeah, boom, he saved the planet. Well, he didn't save the planet. He saved the Titanic. Got to I guess New York.
No.
No.
So
did I miss
his final life? Right.
Yeah.
He avoids the iceberg, and then he informs somebody who has access to like radios or whatever. He tells them, "I want you to send aid to Latveria, and every 10 minutes you don't do that, I'm going to kill someone."
Yeah. Yes.
And he stays true to that. He kills people.
Yeah, he was.
Yep.
Like this dude is a savage.
Yep.
And it's like what I loved about it is he's not a good guy. But you're like, yo, what are you gonna do next? Go win, do it.
For sure.
Like we were rooting for
Yeah.
him. But every other page, bow.
Yeah, he's doing something
I'm gonna
atrocious.
take your life. Next page, I'm taking your life. Next page, I'm taking all of your lives.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, dude, do it again. You're gonna win this one. And it's like when you have a villain that's cold blood. When you have a villain like that and you're rooting for him,
Yeah.
the writing
That's
has to
amazing
be
writing.
on point.
Oh yeah.
Like this is like at the edge of your seat type of a comic book, and he's not done yet. He's not done yet. So like when he's able to, I guess, go forth in time or back in time.
Yeah. So what happened was he sent the aid.
Yeah.
And then he realized that he saved the Titanic.
Yes.
He got aid to Latveria, which is what he wanted to do.
Okay.
And he didn't make any sufficient enough changes to get reset. So then they don't really explain it, but then he kind of gains access to his powers again, and then he's able to.
Well, I don't know. I think he just gained access to teleport.
Okay.
Because when he goes into the next issue, I hope he doesn't have powers.
At the very least, he was able to put himself into that weird dimension where the machine sends him. Again, he has no control over who he is, where in time he is, but at the very least, after completing his mission on the Titanic, he's able to send himself somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And that's somewhere else is the United States. George Washington.
Siege of Boston. What an end. Yep.
And that oh my god, like that kind of wraps up DoomQuest issue. Well, that not kind of.
That is
DoomQuest.
Yeah, that is DoomQuest 2.
Issue 2 in a nutshell. And I am looking forward to issue 3. This is, like I said, this is going to be a comic book that we're going to probably review as it goes on.
Yeah.
And
10 issues is pretty self-contained.
Definitely read, though. Definitely read.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just letting you guys know. I'm reading this regardless of what happens.
Issue, like how every issue so far has ended, it has made you want to read the next issue. It has made you want to read the next
Alex
issue.
Ross is doing all the main covers.
Yep.
I don't know which one is which right now. I don't see anything in front of us. Is it that one?
I think this is cover A.
Yeah, Alex Ross is doing all the main covers. Yep. They looking so awesome. Obviously, you have the Magic the Gathering cover.
Yep.
And then you have all the other variants.
Yep.
And the whole comic book is well-rounded. So far, like I said, this is Marvel. Like, this is it for me. Like, I'm looking forward to basically that comic book.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything else in Marvel, I'm not saying it sucks. I'm not saying it's lame, but just right now, this is the best comic book that they have, in my perspective.
I think they're being a lot more creative with what they wanted to do with this comic, and I think that's what it is. Is that they're putting new ideas out there.
Well, they're taking a character that everyone knows, and they're taking who he is out of the equation.
Yeah.
And it's like how do you write for? Imagine you had to write for Spider-Man and he in the web sling. He had to walk everywhere.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, you're like, can you imagine what he would say to himself or how he would get around?
I think what's
you
really
get a spider.
I think what's really interesting is how he has to take into consideration his surroundings. Like, he mapped out the entire Titanic just to make sure he knew where everything was, every weapon, what he needed to use. I think it's a lot more fulfilling. Like, damn, like, okay, he's not carried by his magic. No. He's not carried by his super strength. Like, he can get shit done.
It's his intellect.
By him, yeah.
Yeah, and that's really cool. It puts you back at a day one Doom.
Yeah.
You don't get Doom. You get Victor Von
Doom.
You get you're getting that guy.
Yep.
And I think that is I'll give this comic book honestly between art, writing, panels, from front cover all the way through the back cover. I'm gonna give this comic book a good 8.
8?
A good 8. Yeah.
I think issue 1 for me was an 8. I think the direction it's heading, I would bump that up to maybe an 8.5.
Yeah.
Maybe even a 9. I think, well, one thing for me is I pay attention to how writers or how artists draw facial expressions. And I will say this issue was on top of it. Like, if when Doom holds a gun to someone, you can feel how terrified they are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because it's not like it's a supervillain where, like, no, to them it's just another random person on the Titanic holding a gun at them. Oh, he just shot my leader. Now what?
He took over the Titanic. I can't get over that. Well, any final words on this one?
Not that I can think of, dude. I love the direction it's heading. It's great.
Yeah. We are Doom. Doom 2.
DoomQuest 2.
We will be reviewing Doom 3. DoomQuest. It's Doom, bro.
Yeah,
like,
not much to be said.
There ain't nothing bad to say about the man, you know? Like, come on. Well, I'm Rico.
I'm Lewis.
This is Between the Staples.
Peace.
And you guys rock out. Later.
Opening these pages while we sitting at the table, getting every detail just to make sure we stay faithful. Interviewing artists and we making sure it's playful, man. Presented by Reflection, and this is Between the Staples.